Hello, welcome to the Film God Zack Snyder #1, my new channel that's dedicated to the Snyderverse. Today we break down the beautiful and talented Amy Adams' version of Lois Lane, which I think still to this day is the best version. She's not only just a love interest to Superman, she put in a lot of work in Man of Steel to find Superman again after encountering him in the scout ship. Then to further her journalistic credentials, she figured out Lex Luthor's mastermind plan to set up and kill Superman. She's my favorite. Amy Adams portrayed Lois Lane in multiple DC Extended Universe films, opposite Henry Cavill's Superman. Adams' version of the character is considered by some to be the best cinematic Lois Lane since Margot Kidder. Adams found the character inspirational and wanted to portray a strong, dedicated woman that young girls could admire. After starring as the love interest for Henry Cavill's Superman/Clark Kent in 2013's Man of Steel, Adams became a more tertiary character as the Zack Snyder-helmed films expanded to include other members of the larger-than-life DC super team. She would next appear in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice and Justice League, both of which centered the relationships between the titular heroes. Since then, Warner Bros. Superhero film slate has been completely overhauled by DC Studios co-CEOs James Gunn and Peter Safran, including a new Superman saga starring David Corenswet as the Man of Steel and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Addressing the reboot, Adams said she's just a big fan of the franchise, always, adding that she's especially excited to see the marvelous Mrs. Maisel stars take on their shared character. "I love Brosnahan. She's gonna be great. Hopefully the role will be infused with her sensibility and her natural humor and strength and wit. I'm really looking forward to it." Since then, Warner Bros. Superhero film slate has been completely overhauled by DC Studios co-CEOs James Gunn and Peter Safran, including a new Superman saga starring David Corenswet as the Man of Steel and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. As for any hard feelings about the part being passed on to someone else, Adams said she always understood that the role of the iconic Metropolis reporter would never be hers alone. "Coming from theater, a role never belongs to you," she said, "you just do a take on it. That's how I feel about that franchise." That said, Adams also jumped at the chance to praise her Clark Kent. "Henry was a really brilliant Superman," she said. "I offer every Superman luck and stuff, but I think he was great. I just wanted to say that. It's so in his spirit." While Adams has been clear about stepping back from the franchise since 2017, Cavill's status has been more difficult to pin down. In October 2022, the actor publicly announced his return as the last son of Krypton after making a cameo in Black Adam. Shortly after, however, Warner Bros. Announced big changes for the franchise, including new Superman plans. Amid speculation that Cavill had been fired from the role, Gunn denied that the actor was ever recast in the first place. "I like Henry, I think he's a great guy," he said. "I think he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company. But this Superman is not Henry, for a number of reasons." Amy Adams is our Lois Lane, Henry Cavill is our Superman. Please like, comment and subscribe for more Snyderverse character breakdowns.